This conference will now be recorded.
Hey guys, this is Naveen here from Naveen Automation Labs, and this is the next video on JavaScript. And today we are going to talk about what are different loops are available in JavaScript and how to design a loop. So let me create a new file over here. Let's see, my file name is loops.js, and under this particular loops.js, we will be writing our code. Now, there are different types of loops. The first is simple basic loop is a for loop is there. Then we have while loop is also there. Then we have do while is there. Then we have two more loops. One is for in and for off. So we will talk about for in and okay, something like this. And then for off loop also we will talk about. So, and in between we will talk about what do you mean by infinite loop also. Okay, loop, infinite loop. So let's talk about a basic for loop. First of all, that why do we need a loop? What is the meaning of loop? Loop means, guys, to avoid the repetitive lines of code. Okay, we have to use a loop. Let's see. I simply say that okay, you have to print console dot log. You want to print, let's see, hello world over here. I'll write hello world, right? I want to say that okay, hey, you just run it and then I want to print hello world 5 times or 10 times. So how will you print it? So simple, you will write 5 times like this, and then if you run it, let's see, I'm gonna run simple write node and loops.js, and you see hello world is getting printed 5 times. Tomorrow, if I want to say that okay, hey, you have to execute 10 times, you have to print hello world 10 times. In that case, 10 times we have to print the same statement like that. But this is not the right way. This is the worst way of writing the code, that you are printing hello world the same statement again and again. So this is a repetitive code. We should not do it like this. So how to write it? So for that, what we have to do, let's talk about first for loop. So what is the syntax of for loop? Guys, remember, simple, start with for like this bracket, and three things we have to write it over here. Let's see, I'll declare a variable first. Let I is equal to 0, and then semicolon, and then I, then put a condition over here. Let's see, my condition is I less than 5, and then increment the value of I like this. So simple for loop, let's see, I have written, and then here you simply write that console dot log and whatever the value you want to print. Let's say I want to print the value of I, right? So let's see, my target is I want to print from 1 to 10, right? So I simply write, let's see, 1 to 10, 0 to less than 10, I want to print. So if you run this particular program, now what will happen? Let's see. If you run it, you see it's printing something on the console, and you see it's printing from 0 to 9, right? Because I'm starting my counter from here, from 0. So what will happen? First time I equal to 0, it will check the condition that 0 less than 10, yes, condition is satisfied, and then immediately it will come inside the for loop, and then it will print the value of I. So value of I is what? 0 will be printed on the console. Then only it will increase the value of I. Now I will be 1 now. Then again it will check 1 less than 0. Okay, 1 less than 10, yes, condition is again satisfied, and then it will print the value 1 over here like that, right? So always remember, guys, somehow we have to break the condition so that we can come out of the for loop. So once I will become 10, right? Once I will become 10, what will happen? It will check 10 less than 10. No, condition is not satisfied, so it will not come inside the for loop, and then it will not print the value 10, right? Now let's see, my target is I want to print from 1 to 10. So I simply say 1 less than equal to 10. Why equal to? Because I have to include 10 as well. Now you run it again. Now I'm getting the correct output, that this time I'm getting 1 to 10 over here like this, right? So this is a way we can write a simple for loop over here like that. So always remember, what is this I? I is the counter. I is the loop variable, right? Either we say loop variable or it's a counter, and you can give any variable name, A, B, C, D, whatever the name you want to give. Generally we give I, or you can give any other name also like that. So this is a simple for loop. But the same formula, if you have only one statement you're writing, then you need to write bracket over here. You can ignore these brackets like that. Okay, like this also you can simple write it over here, or you can simply write like this also if you really want to print in a single line. But generally we don't do it. Simple write it like this. If you have multiple statements, then only you need to put the bracket. So simple for loop is available over here like that. Now along with this for loop, can I use one if condition or not? Yes, of course we can do it. Now I'm going to start a bracket over here, okay, so that we can write the multiple statement, and then I'll put that, okay, hey, print the value console.log I, and then you simple write if I say that, okay, if I, okay, let's see, if I is modulus 2, the remainder 2 is equal to 0, in that case what do you want? In that case you simple say that, let's see, console.log I simple print that, hi, this is JavaScript. Let's see, whatever the message you want to print over here, okay, like this, right? So what will happen if you write, okay, just a minute, sorry. Now you run it. So what will happen once I is equal to 1 first time, I less than equal to 10, okay, it will print the value of I equal to 1. It will check 1 modulus 2, the remainder is 0 or not. No, remainder is not 0. So let's see what happens. So if you run it, it's printing, see, okay, at point number 1, at counter number 1, it's not printing, this is JavaScript. What exactly it's saying, next time when I equal to 2, because I plus plus will be increased, right, the value of I will be increased, and then it will check 2 less than equal to 10, yes, condition is satisfied, it will print 2 now, and then it will check 2 modulus 2, it means the modulus, the percentage means this is called modulus. It means if 2 modulus 2, the remainder is equal to 0, in that case, yes, condition is satisfied, and then it will print, hi, this is JavaScript. So now you see it's printing 2 over here, and then it's printing, hi, this is JavaScript. But for 3 and 4, okay, but for 3 it's not printing, but 4, again, 4 is totally divisible by 2, the remainder will be 0. In that case it's saying, hi, this is JavaScript over here, like this. Same thing for 6, it's printing over here. Same thing for 8, it's printing over here. For every even number, it's printing, this is JavaScript, like that. So yes, inside a for loop you can put one if condition also, like that you can simple write it. Simple. Okay, now let me clear this screen, and now next to is we'll talk about a while loop. Same thing you can do with while loop also, but slightly different. In while loop, what we have to do is first we have to declare a variable. Let's see, let I equal to, I want to print from 1 to 10, I want to print. Same thing, don't be confused that this I is equal to 1 and this I equal to 1. How can we allow duplicate variables? No, this I equal to 1 is having the scope only within this particular for loop. Okay, so this I equal to 1 will work only this particular for loop. Now out of this for loop, I can define another I, or I can take another variable also, that is up to you. So don't worry, we can take I equal to 1 over here. Then once I equal to 1, then you simply write a while keyword. Okay, simple write while, and then put a condition over here that, okay, hey, if while, let's see, I want to print from 1 to 10, so I less than equal to 10, you can simple less than equal to 10, write it like this, and then you simple write console dot log, and then you print the value of I, right? So what is this? This is the initialization part, then this is the conditional part, then you're printing something or whatever your business logic you want to write, and then you have to increase the value by 1, so I plus plus, like this. Now if you run it, so what will happen? If you run this program, it's saying same thing. You can see from 1 to 10 it's getting printed, right? From 1 to 10 it's getting printed. So what will happen? What is the mechanism? I equal to 1 first time, okay, it will check 1 less than equal to 10, yes, condition is satisfied. If the condition is satisfied, guys, it will print the value 1, right? And then see, it's printing the value 1, and then increase the value I by 1, so I will become 2 now, just because of this line, and then 2 less than equal to 10, yes, condition is again satisfied, it will print 2 over here like that, and will print the entire series up to 10. And when after printing 10, I will become 11. So 11 less than equal to 10, no, condition is not satisfied. It will come out of the while loop over here like that. Right? So like this also simple you can use it. Right? Okay, so this is about the while loop. Problem with both the loops, guys, if you don't write, let's say I'm just gonna comment I plus plus. If you don't increase the value, then what will happen? Now you run it and now you observe the output. It will keep printing 1 over here. Can you see that? Okay, it will keep printing 1 over here. Then we have to terminate like this. Okay, so just press Control C to terminate. Otherwise, it will keep printing 1 1 1 1 1 over here. You can see that there are so many ones over here in the console. Now, what is the problem? The problem is I equal to 1, 1 less than equal to 10. Yes, it will print value 1, but you are not increasing the value. So this condition is always true. So that's why it will generate one infinite loop. It will keep printing 1 1 1, and your program got stuck, okay, in an infinite loop. So always remember, guys, infinite loop means your loop is not, okay, your loop condition is not, okay, is not getting broken. That's why it is not coming out of the loop. Either it is while loop or for loop. Same thing if you apply over here, if you remove this I plus plus, it will generate what? You are not increasing the value. Like this also you can write it. It means every time it will, okay, the I equal to 1 will be there. You are not increasing the value. So same thing, same infinite loop will be generated over here. So please be careful while writing such things. Don't comment or, okay, always write increase the value or decrease the value. Your target is this condition, after some time it has to be broken, right? This condition has to be false, then only it will come out of the while loop, right? This is about the infinite loop. Now another loop is, guys, that is called a do while loop. It's not that famous loop, but generally we don't use in programming. Okay, a do while, it's up to you. It depends what kind of use case you have. So let's see, in do while loop, the structure is slightly different, almost same just like while loop, but the thing is, first we declare the value. Let's say I declare one value, p is equal to 0, or let's say p equal to 1. Okay, and then I simply write a do condition over here that like this, do, then what do you want to do? Okay, a do thing over here, and then I simply say that, okay, hey, system.out.println, sorry, not system.out.println, I simply say console.log, and then I want to print the value p. So p will be printed. So first time p equal to 1, 1 will be printed, and then I'll increase the value p by 1, p plus plus, like this. And along with do, once the do is over, I simply say a while bracket, and then here I have to put a condition over here that, okay, hey, p less than equal to 10. Let's see, something like this I'll be writing over here, right? And then you run it. So let me clear the console, and then you run it. You will see it's printing from 1 to 10 over here, okay, like this. So I'll put a console.log, a separator, so that you will see the segregation of the outputs like this, so that you can see the output once again. Now you see, after this line, it's printing, the output is coming from do while loop 1 to 10. Now what is the mechanism? First time p equal to 1, and then immediately you print the value of p, and then you increase the value, and then you check the condition. So now what is the difference between a while loop and do while loop? The basic difference is, guys, do while loop, it will execute at least once. Okay, p equal to 1, doesn't matter your condition is true or false, it will always execute at least once. But here, let's see, if I'm writing I is equal to 11 like this, so what will happen if let I equal to 11, 11 less than equal to 10, no, condition is not satisfied, it will come out of the while loop. Now let's see, I'll just comment all these guys so that you can see the output properly. Okay, now you see, you run it again. See, before this particular line, while loop is not printing anything over here, right? Why? Because My condition immediately got not satisfied, and then it will not come inside the while loop. It means if the first time condition is not satisfied, it will not allow you to come inside the while loop. But in do while loop, doesn't matter your first condition is satisfied or not, because we are not checking the condition. It's simple, p equal to 1, print the value, and then you increase, and then you check the condition over here like that. So that's the only difference, that it will execute at least once. So remember, if someone is asking you what is the difference between while loop and do while loop, that's the difference between while and do while. And the same exact thing you can do it with while loop as well as do while loop. Okay, and with for loop also you can do the same thing over here. Let me put a separator once again over here. Right, so simple. So these are the three important loops guys are available. Now let's talk about um, there are two important loops. One is, as I told you, that initially for in loop. Okay, this is just like for each loop. Okay, in Java, same thing, we have for in loop, and especially it is used for fetch the value from objects. You can fetch the value from objects. So let's see, I'll declare one object first. So let's see, I'll declare one constant object. Let's see, persons is equal to, I simple write it like this, and then I declare two properties of this particular object. Let's see, one is the name, and I simple say that name is Naveen. Okay, name is Naveen, I'll write, and I simple say that age is 25. Although I'm not 25 years old, but let's see, I'm writing 25. That's not my real age. I'm actually 20. Okay, anyways. So age 25 and age equal to Naveen. Let's see, I have written over here, and this is the person object that I have created over here like this. That we've already discussed in the session number 1, that how to create an object. So simple person object I have created having two properties, name Naveen and age 25 over here. Now simple write a for loop. Okay, so we are talking about for in loop, and define a variable. Let's see, a key variable in where, in persons object. So key in persons. So key is actually representing, for every iteration it is representing a value, a kind of value means a kind of this guy. Okay, and then this guy. So for let key in persons, and then what you do, you simple come over here, and then you simple write console dot log, and then you try to print, let's see, the value of key. Now if you run it, let's see what happens. It's saying name and age. So key is getting printed, but not their value. Right guys? So not their value. So how will you print it? So simple, you remember that how to get the values, how to get the values from a particular object. So simple, we have two types of values. One is you can use the dot notation, you can simply write persons dot name, persons dot age, but here key is representing the first guy, and then the next iteration key is representing the second property. So I simple use the bracket notation over here. So I simple say that hey, this is the persons, and then square bracket, and simple pass the key over here like this. Okay, and then I will be using the bracket notation. So let me clear the console, and then you simple run it again. Now you see that it's printing name Naveen, age equal to 25 over here like this. Right, simple. So simple. For loop, let key is a variable in persons, and persons means your object. So the key is first time pointing to this guy. In the second iteration, it is pointing to this guy. If you have right now, you have two properties of loop will loop will start two times. I mean, loop will be executed two times. But let's say if you have tomorrow 10 properties, so key will iterate. Key will execute this particular loop 10 times like that. In persons means what is your object name, and key is your this is a name key, comma persons key, you have to print it like this. Okay, if you try to write it like this, that you can simple, let's see, if you see persons dot key, what is the problem with this? If you write it like this, let's see, you run it, you're saying that hey, name and then undefined persons dot key is actually representing this guy. Right guys, key is not representing only name, key is representing the exact first okay, the pair, and this is the second pair. So that's why dot notation will not work over here. We have to use persons, and then you have to pass key over here like this, and then you run it again. Now you are getting name Naveen and age equal to 25. You can see it over here. Okay, so this is the simple for in loop. Now let's say I want to use one array. Remember we declared an array also in the first session. So let's see, I'll declare one array that constant colors, sorry, sorry, colors is equal to, I'll declare an array, and colors, different types of colors are there. Let's see, red color, then we have let's see, green color, and then we have, let's see, blue color. Okay, this is the colors array that we have created. Now I simply use a for loop. For, okay, for in loop I'll be using for, and then I'll define one index over here. So we know that, okay, array will store the value on the basis of indexing. So this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. So I simply say that, okay, for, let's say I'm using index variable. You can use any variable name, guys, I, A, B, C, D, whatever the name you want to give, you can simply use it in what? Colors over here. And then I simply write, hey, console dot log, and then simple pass the index. If you pass the index and then you run it, let's see what happens. It's saying it's simple printing 0, 1, 2. Indexing it's printing, right? This is 0, 1, and 2, all the indices, but I want the value. So simple I say index, comma, okay, append with whatever the colors array, and then remember we just need to pass the index over here. So colors index is 0 first time, so whatever the value is there, red. Second time 1, green. Then third time 2, blue will be printed. Now let's see if you run it. It's saying 0 red, 1 green, 2 blue. Like this also you can simply use it. So this is simple for in loop in JavaScript. You can simply use it. Now let's talk about for off loop. For off loop is used for, let's see, I simple write, is used to fetch or to get the values from, especially from array. So this is also you can use it, but especially for off loop you can use it. You can get the values especially from the array. Same thing, let's see, this color constant value is available over here, right? So I'll take this particular array once again over here. Now I simply say that, okay, a for loop, right, a for let, so I'm talking about for off. So let's see, I simply write color, COL, off, and then declare the array colors like this, and then you simply print console dot log and simple print COL. That's it. This COL. So what will happen? Okay, color of colors. So simple, it will directly go to respective each and every value and pick the value from there. So it will go each and every index and pick the value. So now you run it and then you see same thing, red, green, and blue getting printed over here like that. Okay, like this. So if you, let's see, if you comment this guy, let me comment it, and then I just, okay, yeah, this is the constant color array, and I'm putting color of colors, whatever, okay, the name you want to give. Let's say I want to give I of colors, and you pass I over here. That is also same thing, and then you run it. Same thing, you can see that red, green, blue is getting printed on the console like that. So this is a for of loop, especially used for getting the values from the array like that, right, guys? So remember, guys, this is a simple basic thing that you can simply use it. Now, one last thing, guys, in the same chapter, I'll continue. Okay, we'll cover, just like in other programming language, we have one break and continue statement, right? Break and continue. How to use break? What is the purpose of break? Whenever there is a condition is satisfied, I want to break the loop, right? I want to break the loop. So let's see. I say that, okay, hey, that I simply write a while loop, or I'll declare one variable, let's see, let k is equal to 0, like this. I'll declare one while loop while k less than equal to 5 or less than 5, let's see. Okay, start the while loop, and then I simply say that okay, if price, let's see, less than equal to 10. Okay, if this particular k is not, okay, or let's say I simple write if k is equal to 5. Okay, k triple equal to 5, strict comparison I'm using, and then what, then you simply break the loop. Okay guys, so I have only one statement in if, so I just remove the bracket like this. If it is k equal to 5, then you simply break the loop, and then you simply write console dot logs, and then you print the value of k. Okay, like this, let me have written over here. Now what will happen if you run it? Let's see, let me clear the console. Now see what is happening. Okay, I'm not increasing the loop. After that I have to increase the loop also, so I simply write k plus plus. Once again I have to terminate the loop. Let me clear it. Now see, I will run it again. Now you see simple 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. The moment k equal to 5 reaches, the value of k will be increased over here. K will become 5, and it's checking if k equal to 5, then simply break the loop. Then it will not print k equal to 5 over here. That's why we have to use a break condition like this. Simple break the loop, break the condition, and come out of the while loop. Same thing, break you can use in for loop also, in do while loop also, like that you can simply use it. Any kind of loop you can simply use, okay, a break condition over there.